You're never going to win. Not today or any other day. You're still so green, young superheroes.
Miraculous Ladybug isn't afraid to tackle serious themes, including death and the consequences of someone's dangerous actions. The heroes and villains utilize powers that alter their world in profound ways. Through abilities such as creation, destruction, and time manipulation, they can change events and outcomes like no one else. However, these powers can have severe consequences if not used correctly. One of the worst outcomes to befall characters due to exposure to these magical abilities is death. Only a few have experienced their lives ending in the main timeline, but each moment is significant. In today's video, we're going over who died in Miraculous Ladybug and the events that led up to it.
People of Paris, Ladybug had promised to protect you. Well, she lied to you.
Ladybug and Cat Noir have earned the love and appreciation of everyone in Paris. In their months of service to the city, the residents grow to care for and support them as pillars of the community. In the episode Catalyst, all of Paris show their appreciation through a new holiday called Heroes Day. The event is citywide as everyone does good deeds and comes together to celebrate their heroes. Unfortunately, Hawkmoth has no intention of letting the city celebrate for long. Gabriel and Natalie plan to akumatize Lila, whose hatred for Ladybug has grown over the passing weeks. When Lila turns back into her villain form Volpina, she uses her illusion to create a mock fight between Cat Noir and an akumatized Ladybug. Their conflict occurs atop a Ladybug float, so everyone in Paris can witness it. As they fight, the akumatized Ladybug uses Cat Noir's cataclysm against him, and he turns into dust. The people of Paris are launched into despair, believing one of their heroes is dead. Gabriel then reverses Lila's akumatization and moves into the second stage of his plan. He akumatizes Natalie into Catalyst, a supervillain who can enhance someone's natural powers. She uses her ability to turn Gabriel into Scarlet Moth, granting him the ability to akumatize as many people as he wants. Scarlet Moth uses this power to akumatize an army's worth of people. Fortunately, the real Ladybug and Cat Noir are alive and well. Once they realize what's happening, they retrieve their fellow heroes to form an Akuma-stopping team. Heroes Day becomes a full-out battle between the heroes and villains, but as always, Ladybug and Cat Noir come out on top.
Cataclysm to you too!
Heroes are worldwide, and in the Miraculous New York special, Ladybug and Cat Noir team up with a few of them. In the special, Mrs. Mendeleev is taking her 9th grade class to New York for French-American Friendship Week. Before she leaves, Ladybug entrusts the safety of Paris to Cat Noir. Adrien agrees to this responsibility because he believes his father will forbid him from going on the trip. He doesn't know that Gabriel plans to go to New York to steal the Eagle Miraculous and permits Adrien to attend the trip. In New York, Miss Boustier's class witnesses the city's heroes on the plane, such as Majestia, Night Owl, Uncanny Valley, and Sparrow. When the plane safely lands in Manhattan, the class spends their time peacefully in New York until Hawkmoth unleashes an akumatized villain named Teclanizer to break into a local museum. At the same time, Robustus gets reported to be rampaging throughout Paris. A conflict occurs between Ladybug and Cat Noir when they arrive to stop Teclanizer at the museum. Ladybug is upset with Cat Noir, but they join forces with Uncanny Valley and Sparrow. As the heroes chase down Teclanizer, Cat Noir becomes stunned by Ladybug refusing to trust him. Teclanizer then throws him and his active cataclysm into Uncanny Valley. Uncanny Valley, an android, immediately short-circuits and falls to the ground. Her lifeless body horrifies Ladybug and Cat Noir, as he has never used his powers to cause significant harm to another person. The other heroes, Uncanny's mothers, arrive at the scene in anguish. Luckily, Ladybug uses her lucky charm to save Uncanny Valley, but the young hero still loses her life in those few moments. Natalie spends many seasons as a devoted assistant and friend to Gabriel. As one of the few people who know his identity as Hawkmoth, she willingly does anything she can to help him, which includes wielding the broken Peacock Miraculous. A broken Miraculous can cause significant harm to those who wield it, and as Natalie continuously works alongside Hawkmoth as Myura, she becomes fatally ill. In Season 4, Natalie becomes bedridden and must give up the Miraculous as her health declines. She eventually returns to work with the help of robotic leg braces, but they prove to be a short-term fix as Natalie spends more time resting throughout Season 5. Unfortunately, in the episode Confirmation, she reaches the end of her failing health. The episode shows Natalie aged, with graying hair and dark circles under her eyes. As she lies in her bed, she realizes that Gabriel will achieve his goal of bringing Emily back. Doing so would require a different life to be lost. Unwilling to let Gabriel win, Natalie prepares to stop him with a crossbow. Natalie's failing health makes her an easy opponent to beat, and Gabriel easily bests her with his powers as Monarch. When she's returned to her bed, Ladybug approaches Natalie. The hero tries to learn more about Adrian but discovers Gabriel's plan to turn the world against the heroes instead. When she tries to find out more, Natalie falls unconscious, while Ladybug begs her to wake up. The episode cuts away from the heartbreaking scene, but it's safe to assume that Natalie had just taken her last breath as her magically induced illness caught up with her.
It wasn't a mistake. I was the one who decided to use the Peacock Miraculous despite it being damaged.
A few characters have died due to their relationship with Gabriel Agreste. His wife Emily and brother-in-law Colt Fathom lost their lives due to using the broken Peacock Miraculous. Natalie also used the Miraculous and was resigned to the same fate. Gabriel avoids the illness that took their lives by repairing the Peacock Miraculous before he used it. At first, it appeared he dodged the metaphorical bullet until the episode Destruction. The episode follows Monarch as he tries to find Ladybug. The Kwamis lead him to the Dupain Chang bakery, but due to Marinette's cleverness, she sends him on a wild goose chase across Paris. In the end, Ladybug and Cat Noir are there to confront him. The heroes nearly win against the villain as Cat Noir holds Monarch in place with an active cataclysm. To escape his enemies, Monarch pulls the cataclysm to his arm. The heroes are horrified by the power of destruction attacking a living person. Their shock allows Monarch to escape, but not without an incurable and fatal wound. As the 5th season continues, the wound caused by the cataclysm begins to spread. Gabriel starts living on borrowed time and speedruns his plans as Monarch. However, his death doesn't come from the wound he self-inflicted, but rather from achieving his greatest wish. In the episode Recreation, Gabriel tricks Marinette into paralyzing her with the Bee Miraculous. As she used the Cat and Ladybug Miraculous in the fight against him, he took both to make his wish to the Kwami of reality gimme. Unfortunately, to make a universe-altering wish, something of equal value needs giving in return. Gabriel doesn't speak his desire out loud, but as Emily rises from her glass coffin, he joins her. At the end of the episode, Adrian believes Gabriel helped stop Monarch at the cost of his life, insinuating that Gabriel gave his life to make his wish, whatever it may have been.
Ladybug, Cat Noir, you'll never get the chance to deceive me again.
With so few character deaths in the series, fake, short-lived, or permanent, each leaves a long-lasting impact on the fans. These scenes are so few and far between that they make waves in the narrative. They show how important characters are to the story and the people around them. More importantly, each death reminds Paris's young heroes how powerful their Miraculous is, and how much harm they could cause if misused or in the wrong hands. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
No!
You're such a coward, Hawk Moth!
There's no hiding this time!